So I heard Wake Forest receiver A.T. Perry, who is on the Broncos now but used to play for the Saints and actually played pretty nicely for 11 games. You know, he had like 10 catches, 250 yards, and 4 touchdowns. He's now proclaimed as active. Oh, shit. Just imagine if he continues to play like he did in New Orleans before he had those injuries. I can't help but imagine what the AFC West is going to be thinking of. He's probably going to be the wide receiver 2 nightmare for every defense if he does get healthy enough to be able to play in the preseason, dominate that, and then also play in the regular season, play as a wide receiver 2, and completely shatter the entire NFL.
A.T. Perry, it's time to unlock your demon mode, because the Marco Ellis certainly has.
Welcome back to Grizzly Talks Football. I am the Grizz, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to talk about preseason week 1 reactions and takeaways from that week. So I won't be doing it just like what I've been doing for those regular season weekly recaps. I'm just going to talk briefly about every single preseason game that happened. If for some reason these Socrates give me the knowledge to understand why some people still haven't found the season 2 playlist yet. But if you haven't, it's fine. I'm not singing you out because that's fucked up. Instead, I'm going to put that in the link in the description again so that you guys can go check that out. Also, make sure you view every episode so you're all caught up, and you also have it for future episodes whenever they come out. Don't forget to hit the red subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single one of my videos. Helps the channel a lot as well. Without further ado, let's talk about preseason week 1, or technically week 2, or I don't even know. We've already talked about the Hall of Fame games, so no need to discuss that. So first game we got is the Ravens and Colts, and from my takeaways of this is that every single rusher, can do very well against the Colts defense. Well, the backups. Not sure about the starting defense though, probably not. Colts quarterbacks are pretty much screwed. It doesn't matter who the Colts are going to start, it's not going to look good. Besides that position, I think for the most part, every other position has been taken care of. You know, wide receivers are fine. Got an elite running back, rookie tight end that could definitely blossom into a great player. Very solid offensive line. Defense got hindered a little bit, but should be still fine. I mean, for goodness sake, the Colts defense had 2 interceptions in that game, along with 2 sacks. Ravens also forced 2 sacks, but only forced 1 interception. And to be quite honest, the best quarterback from this week for the Colts was actually Daniel Jones. Also literally because Anthony Richardson got injured again. I swear, this dude can't stay healthy, and when he does, he turns into the most inaccurate quarterback in the league. But this dude can't catch a break. Imagine drafting a project quarterback in the first 2 rounds. Oh, wait. Yeah, sorry, Browns. Other than that, the running back room for Baltimore is very deep. Next game, we got Bengals against the Eagles. Joe Burrow played a little bit. He actually was very, very accurate. Threw 2 touchdowns. But guess who also threw touchdowns? I think you see it already on the bottom of the screen. It's Tanner McKee. This dude had the audacity to go 20 and 25 for 250 yards and 2 touchdowns in a preseason game. And I don't like ragging on people very often, but Jay Brown did not look good in that game, but who did? Our old pal and quarterback, Desmond Ridder. I mean, 7-16 for 91 yards and a score is not that terrible. I mean, Zach Taylor was a better head coach than what he used to have. That's not trying to send shade towards Arthur Smith or Antonio Pierce. Another guy in the Bengals offense that I'd like to point out is the tight end 2 or 3. I can't remember, but Tanner Hudson stats are that 6 catches, 62 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was clearly one of the best players of Thursday. Oh yeah, I forgot about that Ravens. They had some guy that had a very long score. I can't remember who he was. Oh yeah, LaShawnte Wester. He had 2 catches for 41 yards. I forgot to mention that. But he also had a punt return for a touchdown for 87 yards. You know, Keaton Mitchell had 68 yards in the score, and I think Higgins had an interception. I can't remember his actual name. That's the last of the updates from the Colts and Ravens game. Now moving on to the Bengals and the Eagles again. Jamar Chase, of course, doing Jamar Chase things in preseason somehow. And Tanner Hudson, well, he was great too. As for the Eagles, safe to say Kyle McCord was hot ass since preseason week 1. Hopefully he could do better week 2. But like I said before, Tanner McKee had an impressive day, 20 and 25 of course. That's 80% of his throws that he completed in 250 yards and 2 scores. Darius Cooper headed the receiving corps with a touchdown pass from Tanner McKee. Overall, it was a really nice offensive shootout in preseason. This also does worry me about the Bengals defense, and as far as their depth. You talk about how bad the defense was last year as the starters. If the backups were bad, oh boy. And then, of course, the final Thursday game was, of course, the Raiders and Seahawks going into a tie, 23-23. Only bright spot I can really find on the Raiders was Shedrick Jackson. He had a nice game, 4 catches, 76 yards, and a score. As for the Seahawks, Jalen Milroe actually looks pretty nice. And the big star in offense was actually George Holani, who had 7 carries for 61 yards and a touchdown. Jalen Milroe had 99 total yards, 61 through the air, 38 on the ground. Jacardi Wright also scored. And the biggest star in defense was actually Nehemiah Pritchett, who had 4 tackles and a pick. Yeah, specific 4 solo tackles, 2 passes defense, and an interception. Oh yeah, and George Holani had 81 total yards, so that includes 20 receiving yards as well. Now on to the Friday games. First up, Browns-Panthers, with the Browns winning 30-10. The biggest star of this game was 100% the 5th round pick, Shedeur Sanders. This dude balled out in this game. I would like to see him do it again, but he had a nice game. 140 yards, 2 touchdowns, 14-23. Also, can I stop getting some slander for all the comments that I've been making about Shedeur? Like, dude, I'm just trying to help this guy. I'm trying to give him the motivation that he needs to go out there and play well and also not be a jackass. I'm not insulting him. I'm trying to insult the fans that keep believing that Shedeur Sanders is fucking God. Like, dog, this is a rookie we're talking about. Let's chill out on the expectations. I need to show my appreciation for Panthers punter Sam Martin. This man had 7 punts for an average of 50 yards. Dude, his longest punt was 59 yards. He had 3 punts inside the 20. This dude is so consistently good at punting. It's about to be punt town indeed for Carolina. Nah, I'm just playing. Next up in the Friday slate was the Lions and Falcons. This game actually ended abruptly because of an unfortunate injury to Lions player. Let me backtrack again. I think his name was Maurice Norris. Yeah, how you say Maurice? This guy's name is Morice. Norris. Dude was a Fresno State player. He played a couple years on the practice squad and maybe as a backup safety for the Lions. He actually had some time. He had a couple tackles. It looked like a routine tackle, but unfortunately he wasn't exactly moving and he was like fidgeting sort of. And prayers go out to that guy, man. Injuries are no joke. From my honest perspective, Hendon Hooker looked like shit. He fumbled the ball. I think he fumbled like once or something like that. Maybe twice. Actually, no. Yeah, he did fumble twice. As for Kyle Allen, he balled out. Only missed 1 of his throws. He had 120 yards and 2 touchdowns. Dotted us up. The biggest guys I want to give a shout out to on the receiving corps were Jackson Meeks, who had 3 catches, 78 yards and a score, and Isaac Tesla from Arkansas, 2 catches, 18 yards and a touchdown. Receptions may not be more what a Tesla is, but he's a very durable and very reliable Tesla, to be honest. As for the Falcons, it was all flying colors for the defense. Nah, I'm just playing. Easton Stick actually had a pretty nice game, 15 of 18 for 150 yards and a touchdown. Emory Jones had a fumbled snap. Rushing game was complete dog shit. At least we got to see Chris Blair score a touchdown. We also got to see some Nick Nash action, and from the looks of it, I think he looks like a pretty decent option at wideout. As for the defensive players, we had Josh Woods, who had 6 tackles and a tackle for loss. There was also Arnold Ebiketie, who had a sack in this game. Oh yeah, and also Taquan Graham and D. Alford recover fumbles on defense. And I like how nobody mentioned the freaking turnover battle that we won, because literally no one gives a shit. A couple guys got sacks. DeMarco Helms had a huge hit on a wide receiver. Billy Bowman was pretty nice. He's looking to beat the nickel corner for the Falcons. Overall, not a bad look from our defense at all. This makes me very hopeful for the future. And then the final Friday game was the Commanders and Patriots ass whooping. Patriots didn't just beat the Commanders' backups, they absolutely spanked them. Highlights of this entire game was Jerzon Newton. Shit. This dude had 2 solo tackles, a QB hit, and a sack in the preseason week 1. We picked rookie Ohohoro before 1 pick before he got drafted. I'm still pissed about that. The biggest stars of this game were actually on defense and special teams. Kicking it off was DJ James, who had 3 tackles and an interception. But then the first play of the game was a 100-yard kick return for a touchdown by rookie running back from Ohio State, Travion Henderson. This dude already locked up a roster spot with that kick return touchdown alone. That's all I really got from this. This was not enjoyable at all because the Patriots kicked their ass. There were 8 Saturday games. I'm going to try to go as quick as I possibly can on this. Giants, Bills, Jackson Dart looked very nice on the offense. We did not see Cam Scatterboo at all in this run game, which I think is fucking ridiculous. Oh, hey, Gornozowski, nice to see you're still playing well. Oh, yeah, and this Saturday was all about kickers. You're going to find out why a little bit later. Texans, Vikings, and... oh, shit, it's Keaton Slovis. Yeah, he played decent for them. But the biggest storyline was freaking Graham Mertz throwing 3 interceptions. Damn, that was so bad. And 2 of them went to Khalif Halisi. I don't even know. Don't know, don't really care. Because it's preseason. None of this really matters. When I said that this day was all about kickers, this game was exactly why. By the way, shout out to Skylar Thompson getting his career back on track. 20 of 28 for 230 yards for 3 touchdowns. Maybe he just needed Mike Tomlin as a head coach and to be a 3rd-string quarterback. Besides getting Travis Hunter getting snaps on offense and defense, the biggest star was actually this demon right here, Cam Little. Yeah, your eyes do not deceive you. This man, at the end of the first half, kicked a 70-yard field goal at the end of the first half. An NFL record. I don't give a damn if this is preseason. This is an all-time record, and it probably won't get beaten in a long time. When the game's on the line, trust in little Cam. That was a really bad joke. Yeah, okay, I just want to keep this brief and short. I did not give 1 shit about this game, except for the fact that the Cowboys still suck. Lacey Stetson Bennett, Blake Corum, and Cody Schrader were good. Cody Schrader on the Rams? What kind of planet are we living on? This game against the Bucs was exactly why Cam Ward's the starting quarterback of this team, because everybody else sucks ass. And no, that is not a good thing. I did see Cam Ward have a new number 1 target, Calvin Ridley. I'm sure he's every Titans QB's number 1 receiver nowadays now. As for Tampa Bay, well, Owen Wright had a heck of a game with 87 rushing yards on 18 carries and a score. Sean Tucker picking up where he left off from last year. He was actually pretty nice for a stretch of games. But also shout out to Nick Jackson on defense. 6 tackles, a sack, and an interception. He was balling out for Tampa's defense. Oh yeah, and he also had 2 tackles for loss. Damn. Oh yeah, here's some more revealing facts. Did you know Adrian Martinez, a former Nebraska and Kansas State quarterback, is on the Jets, along with Missouri quarterback Brady Cook? Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, this game was not entertaining at all. I did not even watch this. Safe to say, every quarterback was accurate. Justin Fields has proven to be a very nice rusher as well. Oh yeah, Donovan Edwards is also on the New York Jets. I swear the Jets are literally where players go to die. Jay Tufele was a fucking animal on defense. 1.5 sacks. He actually had a fumble return for a touchdown. Freaking USC legend. I don't know what the hell happened to Jimmy Sherwood. Well, it's preseason. When he gets to be a starter for the Jets when it comes, you're going to see he's a tackling machine. Be honest with me now. Did you really even care about this freaking Packers game? Aside from Lamar Johnson having almost 10 yards carry and a score. Do be honest with me. I don't watch this game either, but it's safe to say the Chiefs backups are still ass. More kicker praise! Yay! Chad Ryland, come on down. Almost forgot to mention that Christian Roland Wallace balled out. 2 tackles and an interception. Oh, and a fumble recovery. And then we have this shit. I don't know what the fuck this was, but Matt Jones is still ass. And I also heard that the 49ers receiver room for week 1 is a complete disaster. Brandon Ayuk and Shawan Jennings are out. That is not good for them. As for the Broncos, you know, Jarrett Stidham cooked. He only missed one pass. He had to throw 2 touchdowns. Wait, did I forget somebody on the Jets? More kicker praise, and guess who it was? The thicker kicker, baby! But on a serious note, when a defense forces 4 turnovers from backups, oh dear. May God be with all of your offenses when you play the Broncos, especially you, Tennessee, since you face them first. More kicker praise. Great. Now we move on to the Sunday games. First up, Dolphins-Bears in a 24-24 tie. As for Miami, Quinn Ewers played like hot ass. How do you go 5 of 18 and let Zach Wilson outplay you? I literally told everybody, Zach Wilson just needed to get the hell out of New York. Other than the quarterbacks, you know, Ollie Gordon actually balled out in like 8 carries, 33 yards and a score. He also had a 39-yard catch. I believe that was from Quinn Ewers. And then, of course, Patrick Morris had an interception. Only guy I really want to talk about on the offense for the Bears was actually Jade Walker. 3 catches, 41 yards and a score. And also Case Keenum threw 2 touchdowns. Case Keenum on the Bears? What the fuck? That is because the defense was... these stats will pretty much explain that. 2 players I want to discuss: Austin Booker and Alex Cook. Austin Booker's stats on the day were 4 tackles, 4 QB hits, and 3 sacks. Want to hear Alex Cook's stats? 2 tackles, a sack, a QB hit, and a fumble recovery. Oh yeah, and Austin Booker also had a forced fumble. If you thought the starting defense was good, how about the backups? How about Austin Booker? You pair him and Alex Cook in that starting lineup, we're thinking of 85 Bears all over again. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating just a little bit, but really good performance defense. And finally, we have the Chargers beating the Saints 27-13. As for the Saints, yeah, I think they were right about being takers. I mean, just look at their quarterbacks. Tyler shot through a pick 6. Jake Hayner also threw an interception. Somehow, Tyler Schott was the best quarterback of the 3. Safe to say, Trey Lance's career just got revived because he went to the Chargers and went with Jim Harbaugh. Gotcha. 100 total yards, had a rushing touchdown. Rocket Sanders also had a rushing touchdown on offense. Wait till you see the defensive stats. You're going to be shocked. Marlon Wax, 9 tackles and a sack. Caleb Murphy, 2 sacks, 2 tackles. And the best one? Eric Rodgers, 3 tackles, 2 passes defensed, and 2 interceptions. Oh, I meant 3 passes defended. He was the guy that had the pick 6 on Tyler Shock, by the way. Good hell. I know it was against the Saints, but still. I'd be scared of this Chargers defense as well as the Denver defense. Good God. Who needs Joey Bosa? Also, hi Dicker the Kicker. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. More kicker praise. And that's all for the preseason week 1 weekly recap. If you did enjoy this episode, make sure you give this a big 10 thumbs up. Hit the red subscribe button down there. And hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single one of my videos. This is the Grizz signing off for now. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace, love, keep the Grizzly vibes with you at all times. Take care.